And welcome to the Business Spotlight. Again, we're here on the last quarter of the hour, or half hour, I guess you'd want to call it, because we break our segments that way. And we're talking about mastering your mind. If you're a business owner and you've stayed with us, or you're seeing this online and you're wanting to learn more about mastering your mind, then you've come to the right place. Ed Lewellen is a very gifted coach in the Keller area. Executives predominantly are who work with him, and companies that are looking for a culture change, really reaching their full potential. If you're a business owner and you see a blockage in your way, you should be connecting to Ed. So with that, Ed, how does somebody connect to you? What do you want them to do? And then what's the onboarding process of bringing on new clients and new companies and working with you? Because I imagine you don't work with everybody. It has to be a good fit.
Right. So what they want to do is connect with me. They see my phone number up there, 972-900-9207. They can go to my website at trans-think.com. There's a contact form there, or they can email me at ed@trans-think.com. So those are ways they can connect. And as far as onboarding, the thing I like to do first, Pat, is have a conversation, find out what are the challenges they're facing, what have they tried to do to try to fix it, why weren't those successful? Because what I'm looking for are leaders and companies that they really want to make change. It's not just it'd be nice to have, but they really want to make that change. And so we have a little vetting process there. Of course, they need to get to know me a little bit, see how I integrate into helping them as well as them with me. And once we do that, I'll lay out a plan and say, here's what we need to do. Here's how this change will happen, and here's what you can expect from it.
Interesting. So the process sounds like it's fairly simple. It's on the phone or belly to belly, but
sure.
Talk.
Sure.
And then make sure it's a good fit. What should they expect once they begin to work with you?
They can expect a roller coaster ride. Okay. Well, I shouldn't say that. A rocket ride.
Okay.
I mean, a roller coaster indicates up and down. No, it's gonna be a thrill ride, because what they're going to be able to experience are results that come quicker than what they could ever conceive.
Right. Now that sounds pretty bold, but I mean, I've seen you work with folks, so I know it works. But so they're gonna begin to launch.
Right.
What should they expect over the months and ahead of that?
It really depends on what do they want? How extensive do they need to change, or enlarge or change the level of what they're working at? And so depending on that, because again, it's like you said, I mean, what I do is very quick. What I tell people a lot of times is I help make all that change that would normally take weeks, months, or years very quickly, so that there are no lost opportunities.
Nice.
That's what's really cool, because instead of taking all this time of training, developing, and so forth, those changes can happen so quickly that they immediately start seeing results.
Really nice. If you were speaking to a business owner, what would you want them to know, or what would you say to them in trying to help them understand that working with you can be easy, fun, and generate the right results?
I'd say it's easy, fun, and can generate the right results. It really is.
I need to put words in your mouth there. It's not very sanitary,
No, it really is. I get along with almost everybody. If they check out my LinkedIn profile, they see I got a lot of really great recommendations from pretty high-level people in organizations, and I'm easy to get along with. I do what I say, and it's a very simple process. Very simple process that, if a person is a visionary and they see this vision of where they or their company can be, I can help bring that into reality.
But they need to be at the place where they're ready to implement.
Absolutely.
Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's no use for them to contact me if they want to dilly-dally. I'm not the person for them to talk to.
Right. They want results, and they want them now. Work with you, and you can implement massive change very quickly. The other thing that's really exciting is that it's not just like sales or marketing or whatever. It's all of the opportunities that are open, is what it sounds like. That you kind of open their brain up to where it's functioning.
Absolutely. That's the other beautiful side of what I do is when I work with people at a business level, it translates into their personal life. I've got numerous testimonials, emails where people will tell me not only did I change their business life, but their personal life is so much better as well, because those things that if they weren't getting along with their spouse, or they weren't having that engagement with their kids, or whatever it was that wasn't satisfying their life, it just disappears.
Excellent. So how should they get a hold of you?
972-900-9207 or ed@transthink.com.
Excellent. And you've got a newsletter as well that you send out. I guess you write that about what, once a week, once or twice a month?
That's twice a week. I'm sorry. Once a week.
Once a week. Well, it seems to come out that often. Absolutely. Subscribe to it. The other thing that I would encourage you to do is that if you are a business owner and you know that you want to change, that it's time for you to change, then by all means get a hold of Ed. Email him, phone call him, visit his website to get familiar with what he shares and teaches and the rest of it. And those things will make a difference in your life. The thing I've seen in working with Ed in the past is that the changes are subtle but significant. And what's significant is just changing the aim a little bit can make a huge difference on a target that's far away. Well, it's the little things that matter. When the Business Spotlight is really trying to give you tips, tools, and techniques to grow your business right now. This is Pat Dewar. Ed Lewellen's been my guest, a master of minds, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks again.